Hi everybody, Sharp here, and today I wanted to talk quickly about how doing the unexpected in competitive league can a lot of the time be the best play. So there's a lot of like standards and norms and whatever. Like what's the like optimal or best play to make. Now the problem with this is everyone knows this, right? Everyone at a high level knows that okay, he has X, he's gonna do X, right? Whatever, we'll get into it. But there's a lot of expected plays that are just they're the best, but that also means that everyone knows them and everyone is gonna expect them, right? So let's get into a few examples so you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. So in the first example, we'll be talking about expected word placements. And yes, most of the standard words are the best, like pixel brush and word pinking in brushes, whatever. But a lot of time these words are very easily cleared, right? Because this is where everyone pinks, this is where everyone checks. So this is particularly good to know when you're doing sneaky wards. So sneaky wards just means that the enemy is gonna take control of an area, but you're there first. Like if you obviously lose the fight, you can't fight for your vision. Then you would put down sneaky wards, so wards that are hard to find, like they want sweep there, they want pink there. Now this is particularly important to note around Baron. If you know the enemy is going to take Baron, you put down sneaky wards, you try to get some vision that they can't clear out. So in the first example, SKT is pushing in their waves. Now that they've put down their first layer of vision here around the red buff, but as you'll notice, this ward is outside of pink range, and this ward, like, no one is going to clear this ward, right? Because it's so inefficiently placed that it works. So it's so bad that it works, right? I mean, this sounds stupid to say, but that's what's going on there, right? So this ward is fine. It's not ideal, but it does the job, right? It stays there. They just want it to stay there, so they have some shallow vision before they go in and place more. And next example, we'll see that they aren't only doing these wards. Yeah, they still have like the inefficient or like the ward outside of pink, outside of pink range there. But once they get control, once Splice has to go catch their waves, then SKT is taking like proper vision control. They're warning in the good spots. See, they have one behind the red buff here and one in the Raptor Brush. So I'm not saying they only do the sneaky wards. I'm just saying that be aware that doing less efficient stuff can be good in the right situations. Okay. So we're gonna we're gonna switch gears a little bit and talk a little more about what's expected of you. So this is Rogue versus Splice game 3. So what's happened there is Larsen has just backed on Corki and is picking up the package. Rogue is just swapped, so you're assuming, okay, there's no dragon, and Herald is spawning soonish, so they're gonna play towards topside. They have package. So Splice is saying, okay, they're gonna play towards top. Let's chill top, okay? So Larsen is gonna get mid prior here. Just skip a bit. And if we look on Splice's vision, just follow Corki now. There Corki just went out of Fog of War. If you go back a bit, or he just went into Fog. So now he's out of vision. So now Splice is saying, okay, he's going top. But look what Larsen is doing. Like Splice doesn't have vision of him right now. So he'll walk, he'll trick Splice and walk bot side. Splice does have this one ward, but he could just walk here, so they don't know, right? And now Splice expects him to be topside. They even see Inspired top, right? So Splice is saying, okay, for sure Larsen is going top, just chill top. Larsen wastes a bit of time, but and it pays off because they don't expect it, right? So here Larsen gets the payoff by being a little bit creative and just doing the unexpected. Next example is from game 1 of the same series. Here we see that Rogue is playing bot side. They have no on top. Finn just died and Larsen pushed him mid. Now, Larsen is 3v1. He has his team going, but he's 3v1 on top side. Okay? So instead of pushing in mid and running bot, which would be the standard play, right? Okay, I'm gonna push in mid, I'm gonna run to my strong side, I'm gonna back my team off, maybe we'll dive, maybe we'll do whatever. He pushes in mid and he like the impact this one move has is so huge. Like Xerxia have now wasted his time on Herald because he has to back away because he doesn't win, right? And they're moving so they can like they outman here. So Herald is half health. Xerxia is like really salty, like please someone help. Like I can't do this alone. But the Rogue has the move. So now, I mean, Rogue just ran across the map, but they get a Herald for it. Because Larsen used his prio to contest his own weak side, and he got away with it. So the essence of what I'm talking about here is just to reiterate, you really have to see it from your opponent's perspective to understand how good these things are. Because here, for instance, Xerxes is molding because like he can't do anything about this, and Larsen is just moving around, right? Um, so it's really about knowing what the opponent is thinking and then thinking, okay, how can I abuse this thought pattern basically? Because what happens here is one, you take the opponent by surprise by doing shit like this, like we saw in the last clip, the Corky Nar clip, and not only do you take them by surprise, so they're not prepared for what you're doing, you're also putting them in a position they have little to no practice in. So by doing something new, you're putting them in an awkward position where, and especially on stage, they'll have no idea how to react. Like in practice, yes, but also on stage, they'll just collapse most of the time. Okay, that was all. Peace.